Good morning, students. We are going to carry on with the same chapter in chemistry, that is chapter 1, periodic table. And we can see another property which is the nature of oxide. So there are two nature of oxide. Basically, they are basic oxide and acidic oxide. Metallic oxides are basic oxide, that is they are basic in nature, and non-metallic oxides, they are acidic in nature, so they are also called acidic oxide. Now, how can this vary when we move across the period or moving down the group? That is, how will the nature change? Nature of the oxide will be changed on moving down the group and across the period. We can see I have taken across a period, I have taken period number 3, where you know the elements are sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur and chlorine, and their oxides will be sodium oxide, magnesium oxide, aluminium oxide, silicon dioxide, phosphorus pentoxide, sulfur trioxide and chlorine oxide. So these are the different oxides we have. Let us see how will the nature of these oxides be changed. So sodium oxide, since it is strongest metallic nature in period number 3, so it is also strongly basic in nature. Now gradually the strength of the basic nature will decrease on moving towards the right, because on moving towards the right we are reaching towards the non-metallic group. So here you can see sodium oxide is strongly basic. Then we come to magnesium oxide, where we find the strength is less than sodium oxide, and you find it is basic in nature but not as strong as sodium oxide. Coming to aluminium oxide, it is amphoteric in nature. Amphoteric oxides means the oxides which can react with both acids as well as alkalis. So aluminium oxide is also a nature with basic, but it is not so strong compared to magnesium oxide and sodium oxide. Now if you come to silicon dioxide, silicon is an element of group number 4, so it has some property of non-metal also, and so it has got the nature of acidic. It is feebly acidic, that is very weak acidic nature it has. Then phosphorus pentoxide, it is also acidic in nature but is stronger than silicon dioxide. Then we have sulfur trioxide, more acidic. Then we have the oxide of chlorine, which is most acidic. That is, since chlorine in period number 2 is the strongest non-metal, so its non-metallic oxide will also be highly acidic. So on moving from left to right towards the period, we are found that the basic nature will decrease and acidic nature will increase. Coming to the nature of oxide while moving down the group. On moving down the group, we know the metallic character increases, so the metallic oxide, the strength of the metallic oxide will also increase. That is, the strength of basic oxide will increase on moving to the, that is on moving down the group. So we are now going to discuss another periodic property, which is chemical reactivity. You should know chemical reactivity depends on the tendency of an element to lose or gain the electrons. So in case of metal, the chemical reactivity will be decided by their tendency to lose the electron, and in case of non-metals, the chemical reactivity will be decided by their tendency to gain the electrons. So on the basis of this losing or gaining of electrons by metals and the non-metals, let us see the variation of chemical reactivity. First, across the period. So here we have the second period elements: lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. So we find the chemical reactivity first decreases and then increases. That is, this is going to be the trend of chemical reactivity while moving across the period. It will first decrease and then it increases. So let us see the reason. Because one group number 1A to 3A, these are the metallic group. So we'll try to give the answer in terms of losing of electrons. So as you know, on moving towards the right, due to decrease in the atomic size, the tendency of losing of electrons will decrease. So if the tendency of losing of electron will decrease, it will also decrease the chemical reactivity. Then in group number 4A, it will become least reactive. On the other hand, when we move towards the non-metallic group, that is 5A to 7A, we find the chemical reactivity begins to increase. Here also the reason is because here the tendency of gaining of electron is going to increase. Out of these three, fluorine being the smallest in atomic size, it has the greatest tendency to gain the electrons, and therefore the chemical reactivity will increase. So in this period we find fluorine the most reactive non-metal and lithium the most reactive metal. So we have completed this part of the periodic properties. In the next class we will see some more periodic properties and its variation down the group and across the period. Thank you.